Okay, here is a question. What has to be broken before you can use it?
Egg.
Ice.
What has
Ice.
Egg.
egg?
Ice.
On your head. Or on
All
your
right,
head.
it's correct. It's egg. And ice also is correct. Okay, good one. Congrats. All right. The next one. A man was outside in the rain without an umbrella, and he didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why?
Dr. Makhlouf and Srinivas.
No hair on his head.
Correct. Hey, we should have muted you guys. You're speaking from experience. Okay, let's go with another one. I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I? I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I?
Hair?
Shaving brush. Shaving brush.
No. What am I? Shaving brush
You
shaves
shave-
every day?
I don't know. I'm not a man.
Brush?
It can be any gender.
A male, yani? I don't know.
No, again, I shave every day.
But my beard stays the same. There's no change. What am I?
Alan Paul.
I don't shave.
You trim.
I give up.
You give up. Okay, everybody gives up, right?
Yeah.
It's a barber.
It's a what?
It's a barber. Barber shaves
one.
every day.
But
But
how do you know
keeps
that
the
he has
beard.
beard? But how do you know he has a beard?
He has a beard, but it hasn't changed at all because he shaves everyone. Come on, you want me to explain the joke? All right, guys. So that is my time for today. Thank you for having me as a joke master. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Woohoo! I think that this will be the end of Alan Paul to deliver any joke master in the future. Thank you so much, Alan. Never do it again.
Hey, you prepared slides.
You did a great job. Thank you so much, and everyone loved
Thank
it,
you.
regardless to whatever I'm feeling, but it's okay. Thank you so much. And now we have reached to the table topic session.
Ah,
And our table topic master is DTM. Why it's not coming? DTM Wafa Salman. And Wafa, are you there?
I am there, but I want to propose something. Can you make another? Can you make another segment and then come back to me, please?
So, with that note from our president, and after she ruined the whole scene, so we will go directly to the prepared speeches session, and then we will start the table topic after that. So who is our first speaker for today? Look who is there. Wait for you, Tabassum. I will have something special because you deserve a special entrance.
Reed, you removed your makeup?
Ooh, of course. This is the natural for Tabassum.
She wants to scare me.
So Tabassum is our first speaker for today, and let's welcome her with her speech. And before I call you, Tabassum, let's hear from your evaluator. What is your speech objectives? And he is none other than our club presenter for the area contest, the Toastmaster Jeff and Jacob.
Thank you, Arit. You're looking wonderful in that makeup. It suits you. That being said, The topic of Tabassum is My Lucky Charm. The path level is engaging humor. Level 3, inspiring your audience. The purpose of the speech is The purpose of this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. The purpose of the speech is also for the member to inspire the audience. So all the very best, Tabassum. Nailed it.
Thank you so much. If you don't mind, just spotlight me because when I ask questions, the screen will shift otherwise. Thank you. Before I begin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jiffin. And before we move on to you, Tabassum, you
Spotlight.
are doing things that's not needed to be done. Let's hear from the timer about the time limit for you. Timer.
Hello, everyone again. So our beautiful taboo have a speech of 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5, you will see the green card. And at 6 minutes, you will see the yellow card. At the 7th minute, you have a red card. And because I love you so much, you'll have 30 seconds to be grace period.
Give me more. Love me more.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ula, DTM Ula. And now we will move to you, Tabassum Ali. Screen is yours.
Okay, 1 second. Just spotlight me and if I can get recording rights, if you don't mind. Or later on, anyway, they're sharing the recording. It's okay. Or I can get a recording right. Arij, can you spotlight me?
I'm not the
There is nobody
host,
to
my dear. It's
okay,
Wafa.
no problem. I think she's busy somewhere. No problem. Okay. No problem. I'll go ahead with it. Okay. So I'll start my speech now. Hold on, just wait. Yeah. 1 second. Who do you think have more colors on their clothes? Please unmute and answer. Who do you think, men or women? Come on, give me an answer.
Woman.
Come on.
Woman.
Right, women. Okay, who do you think have bigger wardrobes and more variety of clothes, men or women? Come on, give me an answer. Who do you think? Men or women? Come on, answer. Unmute and just answer.
Woman.
Women. Good evening, Toastmasters and a wonderful guest. But how many times have you seen me wear the same black and white? Have you seen me wear this again and again repeatedly? Yes, I guess you have in most of the contests. And by now you would have guessed that it's either my favorite or my lucky black and white zebra stripes. A few days back, I was having a chat with Gayatri Ravindran. And she asked me, how's the contest preparation going? I said, going on. Then she asked me, I have one thing to tell you. Please don't wear this top again. I can't do that. I'll tell you why. To unravel the mystery, let's go back to my history. When I was in the school, I was a studious, bookworm, studying throughout the year kind of student. I wish I was the exact opposite. Just 1 week before the exam, I would open my book to read for the exam. 1 day before, have the syllabus, leave it for option. Or maybe it won't come. Just finishing quarter of the portion and still quarter more syllabus to study. I would start getting panic attack, sweating on my brows. I never feared failure or I feared getting low marks. I didn't fear anyone except for my father. And only because of him, I would get marks and literally pass my exams. Now I would start praying to God, please let me pass this exam, and have unrealistic kind of wishes like let the neighboring country, enemy country, drop a bomb on India. Not anywhere, just on my school. Or maybe just give an earthquake and just crack up only my school. Unfortunately, nothing of that sort happened. And my school is still standing tall with having 2 stories up. Now, next day when I attended the exam, and if my paper went well, for the other papers, I would use the same pen, the same writing board, or the same handkerchief with which I was wiping my sweat off. When I reached college, it turned into a favorite dress. If my paper went well, I would wear the same dress for all my papers. Now, if you find that ridiculous, I had a friend who had a favorite Spider-Man underwear, and for all his papers, he would wear that. Now, if you find that ridiculous, there are many cricketers who use a favorite bat, a lucky bat with which they play all the time. Or there is a soccer player who has a favorite lucky jersey number, like Diego Maradona having number 10. Or in India, Bollywood, there are producers a few years back would only take Katrina Kaif as the heroine because they believed her to be the lucky mascot and all her films went a hit. Or a politician in India who would, out of thousands of temples in India, go and pray to this one particular temple. Because when the results are unpredictable, after the hard work of your fingers, people start relying on a luck factor, a fate. And as many champions, world champion of public speaking have confided that you need lots of hard work and a little bit of luck. So when Gayatri ma'am asked me this question, I told her, when I wear this black and white zebra stripe, it's not that I win all the time. Sometimes I come first or second or third, and a few times I have not won. But I have worn this top and won many times. So when I wear this black and white zebra top, I feel like a winner. I feel like a winner. I act like a winner. I perform like a winner. And I become a winner. It doesn't matter the result, but the self-confidence that I get, I go and give my best performance. Now just imagine if this black and white zebra stripe or the lucky bat or a jersey number or that underwear is replaced by a person who believes in you, says, yes, you are the winner. Just go and do it and nail it and kill it. Won't you give your best performance? It can be a parent to a child, a boss to an employee, a friend, a colleague, or a mentor to a mentee. They will go and give their best performance and not feel insecure, nervous, low in self-confidence, or fearing any failure. Won't you think the world will become a better place with confident people around? I tell you, with the globalization of Toastmasters due to the virtual platform, I recently connected with a champion from Sri Lanka. Her name is Milhana Anwar. And she heard my speeches and said, they are so amazing. And wow, I love them. I mean, you're amazing, so good. Just go ahead with your speech. The confidence she instilled in me, she made me feel like a winner. Do you have such lucky charms in your life? Or you can become one. So next time when you see me in this black and white striped t-shirt, know that in my mind, I'm already the district champion. Like today, my lucky charm is you, Jeffin Jacob. Because morning I told him, I'm still writing my speech. And he said, I know you will go and nail it. And just before he finished his objective, he said, nail it. And I hope I have nailed it, right? Back to you, T-Mod.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tabassum Ali, for this amazing speech. And since we are having 360 evaluation, we don't need to have 1 minute for voting, for feedback. So we will give you all our feedback in the end of the meeting or during the evaluation session. So now the next speaker is going to be, and because DTM Ellen is very dear to my heart, I put for you this look for you, Ellen, because you are my dear friend. So let's welcome DTM Ellen Paul, but before we call you, let's hear from your evaluator, DTM Fatma Abdullah, Fatma Abdo, sorry. Fatma Abdo. You are too dear to my heart. This is why you and Ellen has this.
I know, I know. Every time they call upon Fatma Abdullah, they say Fatma Abdul. And when they call upon me, they say Fatma Abdullah. So it's okay.
It happened in the area contest.
There's names. Anyhow, thank you so much, our creative Toastmaster of the day. And today's speech will be delivered by DTM Alan Paul. He has only one objective. This is from the Effective Body Language Project, level 3, Project 1. The purpose of this project is for the member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how he uses the nonverbal communication when delivering a speech. His speech title is The Teddy Bear, and the speech timing will be 5 to 7 minutes. So I ask our great timer to explain the timing for him. Thank you so much, and over to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Fatma. And we have to hear from the timer. DTM Aula, can you please explain the time for our speaker?
Juju. So because Alan is dear to my heart as well, so his timing will be 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 you will see the green, at 6 you will see the yellow, at 7 you will see the red, and I will give you 30 seconds of a grace period, but because I care for you and this is for a contest, Alan, if you did not stop speaking when it is red, you will see the other face of me. Okay?
All right. All right.
Thank you so much, DTM. Sure that today he is not gonna see any face of you because you are behind the camera. So let's welcome to the screen DTM Alan Paul. Screen is yours.
Hey. Yes? Who are you? Hi. My name is Alan Paul, and I am here to help you. Alan, I was actually waiting for you. Really? Yes, yes. We needed a cleaner really badly, so thank you for coming. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Years back, when I came to college, when I came to Kuwait for my internship, my dad suggested that I should learn the art of sales. And I responded to him with a lot of approval. Dad, Mom, come here. You heard what Dad said? Dad, no offense, but I'm a computer engineer. I don't need the sales. And my dad responded in a kind manner too. Don't worry, son. I will teach you all about sales. Don't worry, you come with me. And then he took me to Kuwait City. And in the middle of nowhere, he opened the door, gave me a bunch of business cards, and told me to get out. I didn't know he would do that. I was like, Dad, I'm just kidding. Please come back. Dad? Ladies and gentlemen, in life, when you are stuck somewhere, when you don't know how to start, it is always the first step that is the hardest. But all you got to do is take that first step because you wouldn't regret it. So I thought, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Let's see how bad it can be. And I went to the first company and I saw a guy at the reception. And I slowly approached him like a tiger approaches a gazelle, like a high school kid approaches his crush. Uh, Hello? Yes. How can I help you? My name is Alan Paul, and I am here to help you. Okay. Thank you. I'll call you if I need anything. Yeah. I was actually hoping that maybe if you could. You are still here? I told you I will call you if I need anything. Now go away from here. Hmm. It was a rejection at first, but I realized what I did wrong. The thing is, I wasn't confident enough. They say that if you are happy, then the other person will reciprocate with the same happiness. So for the next client, I thought I will show him as much happiness as possible. So I went to the next office, and there was a nice lady at the reception, and I gently approached her. Hey, hey, hey! My name is Alan Paul, and I'm here to help you. Huh? Huh? Who are you? Get out! Get out, you idiot! And then she threw a chappal at me. Some people just don't deserve your happiness. From them, you just need to move on. See, in life, we go through many rejections. We feel that the world is against us, but it is only when you hit rock bottom that you realize that it can't get any worse. And that is when you need to realize that you need to take control of your life. So I went to the next office, and this time I thought I should go in there and demand to meet the IT manager. I shouldn't take no for an answer. So I went up there like a boss and I told him, "Hi, my name is Alan Paul and I am here to see." But no, shh. I don't take no for an answer. I want to see your IT manager and I want to see him right now. Okay. Please sit. I'll arrange for that. Finally, a good news. So as I was sitting, she started making the call. Hello, security? There is a clown in the building. Please come and help. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I got kicked out of that tower and almost got arrested. Now, you all must be wondering, where am I going with this? What is the moral of the story? Communication and how to deal with different people. No, that is not the moral of the story. Learn to network by making connections. No, no, that is not the moral either. Ladies and gentlemen, teach life lessons to your kids. No, definitely not. Especially not these lessons. I mean, you can, no problem. But please don't tell them you were inspired by my speech. All right? They'll come and kill me. The message is simply that if you have any requirement for IT, call me. I am here to help you out. My name is Alan Paul, and I'm here to help you with all your IT requirements. Toastmaster of the day, can I help you in some way? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster DTM Alan Paul. And again, we will not take 1 minute for feedback because we are having, what is this? Okay. Where is Wafa? Because we are having 360 evaluation. And now we will move to the next session, which is the, I don't know why I'm something happened with my processor. Now we will move to the table topic session with DTM Wafa Salman. Hopefully that she's back and everything is fine. I tried to put this sweet look for her, so maybe she will be with us. DTM Wafa. DTM Wafa.
I'm with you.
Yes, and she is with us. Can
You cannot
we
see me?
I cannot see you. Yes, I can see
Yeah, I'm
you.
here.
Can we remove spotlight? Yes, we can remove spotlight from Alan. And because you are sweet, I put this. I hope that it looks sweet. This sweet look for you. And I will leave the screen for you to give us all the creative ideas. Screen.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Now, because usually table topics at Laugh Out Loud is completely different. And you know that because we make fun out of the topics and we make ourselves laugh and the audience laugh. But this time, because it's a contest season and we want our contestants who will represent our club and who will not represent our club, doesn't matter, to practice the table topic. To practice the table topics. So I made the table topics in a way a contest level, something that can come in a contest. However, not only contestants can try, all of us can try. Are we ready?
Can participate, right?
Yes,
You can participate and I will be the timer for you.
Thank
So
you.
all of us will participate. So here you're going to practice your impromptu speaking, which is a skill cannot be gained without practice. The more you practice it, the better you will be. The better your mind can structure thoughts within a short time unprepared. The timing for this segment is 1 to 2 minutes. Please, timer.
Okay, so at 1 minute, you will see the green card. At 2 minutes, you will see the yellow card. And at at 1 minute, you will
1
see
minute and a half.
1.5, you will see the yellow. At 2, you will see the red, and you will have 30 seconds with grace period.
Okay. Now, usually in the table topics, we tell the speaker, speak as much as you can. It's just for the voting and etc. But now I want you to practice the timing. I want you to practice that when it reach yellow, you have to be in the mid story. And before the red, you have to start the conclusion of your speech. So make it as like green, you make the introduction and introduce. Between the green and the yellow, you are telling the story. When you see the yellow, you have to cut the story short and start with a conclusion. And by that structure, you will make sure that the 30 seconds, which is very tricky, and it's by practice, you will sense them, they're not over. And I don't want you to be time disqualified. Okay? Are you ready? So let's start. Who's our first participant?
If no one is there, I can come.
Okay.
Doctor is here.
No, I'm just trying the background.
Okay, doctor. Dr. Mahlouf.
No, really, I was just trying the background.
You got caught. Now you have to go.
You're the first.
Dr. Makhlouf, Dr. Makhlouf.
Leader will show the people the way. So show them the way, please. I got you. Okay, now.
This
Please,
is the
Dr.
code.
Mahlouf. Please,
That
Dr.
was nice.
Sorry. Oops. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry,
يا
what?
وفاء يا وفاء فضحتينا من المسابقة.
Again, don't worry.
I'm just kidding.
It's not that. Now, you don't know which number was that. So choose, please, between 1 and 12.
That was one.
No.
That was one. Okay, I was just close.
Yalla.
12, I told you.
12, sorry. That is it. 12. Coach says,
No, I want number 1.
Maya Angelou, amazing author. She says that if you are always trying to be normal, which not your case, you will never know how amazing you can be. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou said, if you are always trying to be normal, which in my case, you will never know how amazing you can be. Amazing DTM Dr. DDDD Makhlouf. I will stop sharing so we can see you, okay?
Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. Being normal is something boring. You should enjoy being abnormal, trying your maximum best to see where the crowd is and moving the opposite side. They told me when I was taking training, train the trainer to become a trainer later on, they told me that don't take the easiest way. Don't be like normal people. Always be abnormal. In my first training session, I wear a red suit and I went inside, and I don't want to tell you what happened at that day. This is not how to be abnormal, please. This will take you to the hospital in the psychiatrist department there. But find the tough way, the way where nobody is there, as they used to say in another quote. But again, sometimes you will find it either closed or taking you to the same psychiatric department in the hospital. For my advice, don't follow this amazing author and be normal like anybody else. Don't try to be abnormal in your speeches. Don't try to be abnormal in your way of dealing with others. Try to be normal and it will pass. The contest will pass, the meeting will pass, the life will pass normally. Back to you of the day, table topic master.
Thank you. Don't listen
I
to
did
him.
it.
I want to hear that story.
Don't listen. He will prepare it next year in his speech. Exactly, exactly. I like your face.
Who said that?
You have to leave a legacy. So you have to be unique. Don't be normal. And don't be abnormal.
Unique is not abnormal. The opposite of normal is abnormal.
Be
So
amazing.
don't be
They did
abnormal,
not talk about
please.
the abnormal in the quote. Be amazing. Next, who's the second speaker?
Stefan, you want to go?
Who's representing LOL
Yeah,
and table
I
topics?
don't mind. If at all you want to go, you can go, or I'll take it. No, not
Go
an
ahead,
issue.
go ahead. I'll go later.
All of you are gonna go.
Okay.
Because he's competing also in table topics.
Jeffen, if you are competing in table topics, don't consider my speech, huh?
Okay. I will take 5. I'll take 5.
5.
Guys, please, make a note to evaluate what Jeffen will do in the 360 evaluation, please.
Are you ready? Okay. I will say it twice. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. What do you think, Jeff?
Lessons in life will be repeated until they are learned. A quote which is, or a phrase which is really apt for my life, I should say. In school, I was a person who used to really procrastinate studies. And as a student, that is something which you really have to concentrate on. And I kept procrastinating. And my parents actually were more studious than me myself. My dad used to wake me up early morning at 4:30, and he would go like, Jeffin, study now. I'm like, I'm sleeping now. Yeah, it's time for you to study. I'm like, 4:30 early morning? Yeah, exactly. Early morning when you rise before this, when you wake up before the sunrise, that's when you get proper concentration. I'm like, okay. Then by the time he'll leave to work, I'll go back to sleep again. That's when my mom will come again. And she'll taunt me to study, but I still won't study. Then after that, my sister will come. That's the worst part. She'll come and she'll not only taunt me to study, she'll go call my father and my mother and tell them that I'm not studying. Evening, I don't have to say what's going to happen because it's going to be a war at my house. We can see festivals happening in my house. Even after all that, I didn't learn a lesson. 10th, I didn't get such good grades back in school. I thought I will do better in 12th. In 12th, I did even more worse. Ultimately, I didn't learn a lesson. But I decided that I should change because the lessons kept repeating until and unless I make a decision for myself, I won't change. That's when I made a quote for myself. That's nothing but failure is a chapter which comes later, or I should rather rephrase it like success is a chapter which comes right after failure. So that being said, giving it to over to you, DT Wafa.
Thank you very much. You are improving. And
Glad I'm not competing with you.
what I want you to do is the more you put personal stories and personal touches, the more you can enter the hearts of the and mind of the judges. Who's the second? Who's the next? Not second. Volunteer.
Can I be the next?
Yes, and I'll be the timer.
Okay.
Choose a number, please, Ola.
Number 6. Ah, it's already chosen?
No.
Ah, okay, number 6. Ah, it's already chosen, most probably.
Okay, so choose another one.
Okay, 11.
Just a minute. Oh, alhamdulillah. Okay, so 11. 11 is a quote for Henry Ford. He says, quality means doing it right when no one else is looking. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Just a minute so I can start my timing. Okay.
How many times that we saw people around us, they just brag about what they are doing, post it everywhere, and especially the steps of everything they do to show us that we are living the right life. But eventually, if you will meet these people, you will realize that they are not successful. They just like to show off. They don't really work hard as it should be. And how many others that we don't see that much posted of what they do? They do post few stuff, but not every single step they do in their lives. And later on, in a few days, a few months, or a few years, you will see that big achievement of that person. Posted proudly and being happy about it. It's all about how you really work it. As we always say, we have a saying in Arabic, it says, if you wanted to do something, do it hidden from the others till it happens. I do believe this is really relates too much to this quote. So fellow Toastmasters, if you really wanted to do something right, try to work it. People don't really need to know what you went through or what kind of things you have done. Maybe unless if they asked you how you did it, if they want to learn. At the end, sharing is caring, because as other people shared their own experience with you, you wouldn't be able to learn to do the things right as it should be. So that will be fine to share it with others. So again, whenever you want to do something, do it away from people, and then later on, post that success proudly and let everyone see it. Back to you.
Thank you, Ola. You took 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Please write it down. And now, who's next? Dr. Fatma?
Dr. Fatma, you go next.
All of you are pointing, but I don't know, pointing for whom, like right, left.
Now, who's next?
I'm pointing on Alan. I don't know.
Alan? Alan next, or Dr. Fatma? All of you will talk.
Yeah, anything will do. I have no problem.
Yalla, Alan. Yalla, Alan, choose.
All right, I'll choose number 3.
What?
Number 3.
John Warden says, see the wisdom in his face? You cannot let praise or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one. See how wise? You cannot let praise go or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one. John Wooden. What do you think?
Thank you, Table Topics Master. That was a brilliant quote by John Wooden, and it has inspired a lot of people into changing their lives, except mine. Let me tell you why, and especially why it won't work for my kind of generation. Because we won't do anything unless someone motivates us or criticizes us. The other day, I was just simply lying down, and my dad comes and tells me, Alan, you need to do something in life. And I said, yes, I am doing that. I am meditating. And then he got upset and he left. Then he told me about one person who actually achieved something by doing this and that. And that got me motivated. See, these things are what motivates us. If we don't do anything like that, then we wouldn't be motivated. Let me give you another example. After joining Toastmasters, my first table topics that I had attempted, it was just horrible. But yet, people applauded me, people appreciated me, and that got into my head. And I kept thinking, oh my God, this is amazing. I should join this group. You see, that kind of a criticism actually helped me motivate such a supportive organization, which helped me to become where I am now. I didn't know what Toastmasters had for me until I joined. And it wouldn't have happened if it was not for that criticism or if it is not for that praise. These things actually get to people, and you need these things to survive, to go further in life. And we in Toastmasters learn how to motivate others as well in the same fashion. So, table topics master, I don't really agree with that famous person. I know he might have inspired a lot of people in the past, but in this day and generation, no, we need motivational speakers because they are the ones who will boost us to get things done. That, back to you, table topics master.
Wow.
Very good, very good. Now we have still 3 contestants and we have guests. Fatma, Dr. Fatma, the floor is yours.
Okay, No one went for number one. I can take number one.
Yes, that's number one. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Albert Einstein. If you want to live a
Animal
happy
talk.
life, if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Fatma, what do you think?
I spent a long time of my life having no goals, and that got me nowhere. Honestly speaking, before a few years, I didn't know why do I feel that I'm lost. Whatever I think to go, whatever I think to do, I get nothing at the end. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, I totally agree with that quote. Tell me why. Simply because we came to life and the Creator created us all for a purpose. And everything happens in our lives is for a reason. And that's why we have to feel that we are a very awesome creation of the Creator. We have to make our goals. But my small piece of advice is don't tie it to a person or to an object. Why? Simply because the object will vanish one day, and people, sometimes you will lose them. A small story of mine. I was so close to my uncle, and I used to follow him in all his steps in life, and just became a follower to him. Yes, I believe that I learned a lot from him. But the moment I lost him and when he passed away, I felt that the whole world has destroyed. I was so disappointed. And I took a long time in order to heal and to recover again. So that was a very hard lesson that I learned in life. Never tie your goals to a person or an object. Just make your own goals in life in order to feel and live happily. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
It's an added value when you add your personal story, and it should be relevant to your speech. Tabassum,
Present.
choose a number.
My birth date, 6th. It's still left.
6, I think it's chosen.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's chosen. It's
Okay,
chosen.
then I'll go for Diego Maradona's number 10.
10.
Jersey number 10, yeah.
Okay. Mahatma Gandhi once said, the future depends on what you do today. Mahatma Gandhi once said, the future depends on what you do today. Tabassum, what do you think?
Thank you so much for this wonderful quote. And my favorite, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. And I agree with all his wonderful and beautiful quotes. In fact, for table topic, I have almost mugged up all his quotes. So the future depends on what you do today, obviously, because it is in our hand. How we mold ourselves and how we mold our generation next will decide how the future is. Unless we have something like, Corona coming up, and that too, they are here to teach us a moral lesson. It's in our hand how we mold the future. We see there is pollution, people are fighting with each other, where we are leading to. And we are forgetting the value which our forefathers, our ancestors have been casting on us. A simple example I'll give you of a father of a nation, Mahatma Gandhi. There was a time we would idolize him, idolize father of a nation, that he was above any kind of conviction or criticism. But now you see in the social media how the youngsters are criticizing him. You know, that respect, that value is totally vanishing from this young generation. What are we doing today? So I would say that, you know, a father of the nation who has given us such value, that today, what you do today will definitely build your tomorrow. So still, we are in better shape. It is all in our hands. So it is now. What you do now is your present, is your gift. Preserve it and give it to your next generation. Oxygen, which is so free, we are just we don't pay for what is available to us. Don't let our children pay for that nebulizer, for the oxygen, for the air we breathe, for the water that is available for the air. So I would say that it's in our hand. We are the caretaker of this world, especially for our children, for our next generation. Back to you. I agree with the quote totally.
Loved the way you interpret it. But the first thought it comes to my mind when I see this is, what you sow, you reap. And that's how we do in our life. What we plant now, we will get it. Otherwise, we will not, if we plant apple, we will get apple. We're not going to get oranges. So you can give example about your family, your kids, the environment and the pollution. I like it, but you can give something touchy. The sense of humor is amazing. Who's next? Arish. You are competing, right?
I am.
يلا.
أنا بدي رقم okay, English. I want number 7.
7. 7 للإمام علي. A little knowledge removes a lot of ignorance. A little knowledge removes a lot of ignorance. What do you think with this quote, Harish?
You know why I don't like table topic session? You know why? Because I'm a person who don't have a lot of knowledge. This topic came for me like it suits me, because you know why? I always say this to myself. I need to read. I need to read. I need to read. And whenever I hold a book, I opened it and from the first page. I'm not a reader. And I know that if I am a reader, I will have a great knowledge and I will be amazing. Because if I am here in table topic session and someone asks me about global warming or things like that day, Ola was asking about rainbow and rain and whatever, I will be like, I will not know what to say because I don't have a lot of knowledge. So stop making me win in this session. Stop making me going for the next level because I hate it. Knowledge is really important. Reading is very important. You have all to read so you can have all the knowledge. And I will beg you all, when you read something and you get this knowledge, share it in a picture-wise, because I love pictures more than reading. So I will have the knowledge too. Thank you so much, and back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Arish. And regarding any topic, sometimes we got topics that we know nothing about, or we don't like to talk about, or we don't have the experience to talk about. Here is not talking about you. Just take the quote itself and interpret it from a philosophy point of view, from a logic point of view, because the audience, they don't want to listen to, they want to listen to something that they can take away from them. With a sense of humor, you can move, and that's why you are moving up. And if you don't want, give the chance to somebody else. But anyway, please make sure that whenever you got a quote, even if that quote does not relate to you in any way, try to interpret it in a logic way, in a common sense way. Now we have two guests that I did not hear their voice in table topics, Albert and Amr. Albert, do you want to choose something?
Why not? Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Albert, good evening.
Good evening, my friend.
Alan, Albert. Okay, choose a number, please.
I believe
Just a minute. Oops. Okay. Now we have 2, 9, 4, and 8.
9.
9. Life is 10% what happens and 90% of how you react to it. What do you think? Life is 10% of what happens, 10% what happens, and 90% of what you react, of how you react to it. Albert, the floor is yours.
I think it's an amazing quote. It's really making a value for what we can do each and every day. It makes us to believe in our actions, in our, yes, we believe in destiny, of course, but these things around us is almost only 10% of what can be our future. But our future, really, 90% of it depends on our actions today. So we read more today, we will be more knowledgeable tomorrow. So more of our actions, more of our options we are taking and we are trying, which can make our future better and better. I like to believe and to think that my near future in my hand, not in somewhere we don't know how it will control my tomorrows. I am trying my best to enhance my experience, my knowledge, my relationship with people around me, my skills, going to the gym, losing some weight, doing all of these things, so it will make better reality for me tomorrow, inshallah. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topic Master. Thanks, guys. Your mic is still not working, Wafa.
Thank you, Albert. Amr, would you like to try?
Okay, I will try. Yeah.
Thank you. So our last choice for today is, you have 2, 4, and 8.
Okay, 4.
4. Captain Jack said, the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Captain Jack said, the problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. What do you think, Amr?
Yeah, actually, the problem, any problem, whatever happened in your life, it depends how to act with it. So even if this problem is big or small, your attitude will decide the problem will be going on to solve or to more complicated. So for myself, I try to get to be calm when any problem happened to me, because I face many problems, because really I always nervous when suddenly problems happen to me. Then after the problem passed, I think about it. I think about how was I deal with it. I found myself is very nervous, and if you be calm, then that I will take the problem easily and concentrate on how to solve it, not nervous from the problem. So this is a good quote, because we should learn in our life how to be not nervous from any problem, but to concentrate how to deal with it and how to take it in easily way, and how to think about to solve it, or to deal with the new things uh, getting from the new situation or problem like this. Okay, thanks.
Good
Back to you.
job, Amr. Good job, Amr.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
not
you.
the way. This is not the way, in that serious way, we do the table topics in our club. At Laugh Out Loud, the table topics is so fun, and we will be laughing and we will be creating tall tales. But this time, for the sake of the contest, and make our contestants ready by practicing and by us giving them our point of view, we did it in that way. So
Yeah.
that's for the sake of
Thanks.
guests. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And by that, I ended my section. Hope you found it good and enjoyed it. Let's go for the meat of this session, which is the evaluation. And now I will give back the control to our amazing Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, DTM Wafa. And I thought you will directly move to Dr. Makhlouf, ignoring me after I'm preparing a lot just to wait, just for him. You know, I have practiced my intro for only Dr. Makhlouf. You know, يعني Dr. Makhlouf, I have to give you the best, and I tried to look like you somehow. I don't know. You can see it. So, Dr. Makhlouf, you are, wait, still, I will show the screen for you. You are our general evaluator, and I want you, oh, no, wait. It's all because of you, Wafa. I came in peace. So, our general evaluator, and please give me a good evaluation after this, Our general evaluator, Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf. Screen is yours.
Wow. Thank you, Scary TMOD. And fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. This session, as DTM Wafat said, the meat of the meeting. And don't ask me, it's my part. I'm doing keto and I'm only eating meat, chicken. That's why I took it, the general evaluator meat. And this meat is divided into 3 parts. The first part, we will evaluate the prepared speeches. The second part, we will have a 360 evaluation. We will hear from majority of our members how to improve the speeches, the speaker's speeches. And the third part is the nice stick of the meat, where the most delicious part, my evaluation of the meeting, starting from late start till the end. Anyway, let's start to save time. Before starting evaluation, I would like to ask the timer, what is the time for our evaluators, please?
Hello again, everyone. I know you missed me so much.
Yes.
So For the evaluation, you will have 2 to 3 minutes. At the 2 minutes, you will see the green card. 2.5, you will see the yellow card. And at 3, you will see the red card. And because I am a good person, I'll give you 30 seconds of a grace period. Good luck.
Thank you, DTM Ola. Our first evaluator, Jasmine Jacob. Jasmine Jacob, our first evaluator.
Oh my God, this already seems like a area contest. Right? Anyways, Toastmaster Tabassum, your speech was simply amazing today. When it comes to you, it's really difficult to find out the mistakes, to be very honest. So I'm going to divide the speech into 3 categories. The first category is the places where you excelled. The second one is places where you have to work on. And the third one is the places where you have to challenge yourself. The first one was the idea which you put to us by the topic called Lucky Charm. I, for one, never thought that you could bring this speech to this level of self-confidence by this topic. The jokes which you used, which was amazing, especially the Spider-Man joke with the underwear. That was really funny. So I really liked that joke. The third thing is the self-confidence you had by wearing the t-shirt is something which is inspiring. Yes. You put a quote in everyone's mind. Yes. It's not just about the t-shirt. It's about a mentor who can help you out in bringing your self-confidence up. That really inspired us. That is something, you were crisp to the topic. That is something which I really liked. The place where you can improve is, sorry about that. The place where you can improve is your pace. I think it should have been a little more slower. Yes, we can comprehend what you speak. Yes, definitely. My dad keeps calling me. Sorry about that. So you could have increased on your pace and reduced it so that we could comprehend to what you speak. The second thing is, on your speech, it's written that we have to interact with the audience. In the beginning of the speech, you interacted. Yes, you wanted someone to speak up and someone spoke up. Yes, but you could have kept up with the speech the way how you can interact. Example, you told about self-confidence. You told that someone can mentor someone to increase their confidence. You could have asked someone to quote or give an example if someone did influence them in their life. That would be really helpful. And the place where you have to challenge yourself is in terms of inspiring other audience, like in self-confidence. You could have told some more things on it. Maybe you told more about your experience. You could have told something about inspiring more. That's what I felt. So that being said, thank you so much. And you really nailed it too. So I had to find out these mistakes. I had to like dig in and find out these mistakes. So thank you so much for evaluating your speech. All the very best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jeffen, and also you nailed it. Well done. Our second
Thank you, Doctor.
speaker
Thank
for
you.
tonight. Thank you. Our second speaker for tonight is DTM Alan Paul, and he will be evaluated by none other than our BB Education past Division F Director, one of the eminent leader, speaker, friend in Kuwait, DTM Fatma Abd.
Thank you so much, our General Evaluator, DTM Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 things may touch anyone's heart. The first thing is, of course, personal stories. And the second thing is engaging humor. And this is what exactly our speaker for today did in his speech. And he was really amazing. He excelled in that. Not only that, but he excelled in many things. First of all, he achieved and met the goal of the speech. He achieved the objective, that is engaging humor, and of course, to raise the awareness of intentional or unintentional non-verbal communication and body language, of course. And as you have seen in his speech, He used each and every part of his body in order to communicate with us. That was really amazing. All his facial expressions, voice modulation, the stage movements, and all the expressions were all together in order to deliver his speech. And I myself imagined that I was just muting his mic and just looking at the screen. I will definitely understand all the stories and will even laugh without hearing any word. Perfect. Thank you so much, DTM Allen. Now let's move to the second part of your speech, where you can move or can you take your speech to the next level. Of course, your movement was perfect. However, you need to just articulate your movement, because I felt sometimes that you are moving here and there, here and there, here and there all the time. You gave us 4 different stories talking about 4 different situations. However, you have just worked on your stage movement. Just keep it as a timeline. 2 areas will be enough for you to deliver the speech. And then when you end your speech, as you exactly did, you sit or you stand in the center of the stage and deliver the message. But that is the second part that I would like to talk about, the message. When you started addressing the audience, my message from that speech is, and so and so, and you give 3 different objectives or 3 different messages, and you confused us. But here is not a humorous part. You have to give the serious part or the core of your speech, and you conclude your, unless it's a humorous speech, of course. But if it's a normal speech, you have to work on that and to focus on the conclusion by focusing or emphasizing the message of your speech. Other than that, you are an amazing speaker, engaging humor, body language, and all these things. Just work on that, the stage movement, and the conclusion. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, DTM Fatma Abdu.
Awesome.
Alan, sorry, Jeffan, take advices from DTM Fatma about
Yes.
evaluation. She's
Yes.
very good. You see how
will.
she tackled the evaluation.
Yes.
Okay. Timer, can you please give us the report of the evaluator?
Hello, everyone. Now for Jeffin, he spoke for 2 minutes and 47 seconds. For DTM Fatima, she spoke for 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
And Jeffin, how much?
2 minutes and 47 seconds.
2 minutes, 47 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
How much do you need for the 360 evaluation, the time?
I think if we will go for all the speakers and the evaluation and table topic, 3 minutes for each.
For each per 3 minutes for what?
For each speech. We have Tabassum, Alan, Jeffin, Dr. Fatma, and Jeffin for tabletop for evaluation.
You mean for the table topics we will evaluate?
We need 15 minutes.
Okay, so you
all who represent the club or will participate, we will evaluate them. 3-6.
So
okay. Give us 2.5, 3.
2.5, 3. Okay.
Okay. So we will start with Tabassum speech. DTM Tabassum.
I just have a question. How is this speech if later on sometimes I want to use it for international? Is it worth or not worth?
Okay. So is it working as an international speech or no? Is it?
Yeah.
And we will give you some feedback. Okay.
Yeah, tips.
Who would like
do
to
you
start?
think it's worth it? Yeah.
Yes. For me personally, I don't want to influence others, but let's hear from them first. Who would like to start? Any suggestions? No, it's a 360 evaluation and everybody will speak. We have limited time. Dr. Fatma, please.
Yeah, please. Dr. Fatma.
TM Tabassum, you are really amazing. And every time you give us a different message with inspiration. But because this is a 360 evaluation, I need
Okay.
to just, yes, to speak frankly about the areas that you need to work
Yes,
on in order to challenge yourself. I felt that the same as what Toastmaster Jeffen mentioned, your speaking pace, because you are speaking very fast. In some areas, you need not only to use the vocal variety going graze and going down, but you have also to speak slowly, because sometimes the audience needs time in order to digest what are you saying. And this is very important, especially when it comes to emotions. So this is one part. The second part, I felt in some areas in your speech that your facial expressions are not, it's not coordinating with the speech itself or the part itself. You have to be aware of your facial expressions. I felt that sometimes you were smiling and speech itself doesn't need that. So take care of that. And these are the two things that I recommend you. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you, Dr. Fatma. Who else?
Anyone else? No comment.
Can I tell?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
I think you should really take the speech up for the international level because I liked it.
You think it? Okay.
You liked it?
Because
So Jeffen recommend it's an international speech contest. Okay.
I liked it. It's my personal choice. I
I
liked
have
it.
two. One is that don't worry, be happy one, and this one. So which you
Yeah,
recommend? Because I'm going from division F. I'm going from division
I
F.
think I like this. I like this. I don't remember the other one, but I like this. What you spoke today. There was humor in it. Something different it was.
Yes.
Thank
What
you, Jeffen.
others?
DTM Wafa.
I like this. Actually, I like them both, but I like this speech. Now, what this speech is missing, other than what they said, is the characters that you are playing. I want to see the character in you. I did not feel it. I was always seeing you, Tabassum, but I did not see any other character. So I want you to live that moment, to live that character while you are presenting it, not just by the vocal. The vocal was changing sometimes, but I want to see it. Yani, something should happen in you to let me feel that this is another person. She's acting on somebody else. That's one. Second thing, I want you to make sure that you are writing your speech with minutes, because to know when you can play with the timing that Dr. Fatma said, you need to divide it onto lines and each intro and each part, how many minutes, so you know when to stop and when to go. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, DTM Wafa. For DTM Tabassum, as you said, hand gesture were amazing. I love the way you use your hand gesture in the middle of your speech. You start with your shirt and end with your shirt, so audience were following till the end. The topic is very good, but the way you use it, because it's a used topic, but the way you used it in this speech is a little bit different, and you correlate it to something we all relate to. But I don't think in the area level or division level, they will relate to the t-shirt, to the shirt or no. This is, I don't know, according to the audience, but we all relate because we attended majority of your speeches, so we know that you use this one. So in this case, you have to change the way you deal with the topic. So now you have to work on your pace, you have to work on your pauses. I'm sure you wrote the speech. I need you to put pauses between each idea and pause, so we will digest this idea. Then you go ahead, facial expressions as said by DTM Fatma Abdu, characters and time as said by DTM Wafa Salman. Other than that, I feel it's a good speech to go for international, but take care of these small things. All the best.
Thank you so much for that amazing, amazing 360 evaluation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now let's move on to the humorous speech, and we will evaluate the speech as a humorous speech for DTM. Alan Paul, who would like to start?
Shall I start? Humorous,
And you with us,
humorous I
please.
can't resist. Very quickly. Okay. Now, can I start?
Yes.
Yeah. So now
sure.
coming to the beginning. Yeah, coming to the beginning, Ellen, I think you can make it more interesting. Like, you know how you can say it's like, hello, I'm Ellen, and this is my card. Okay, come in right away, Helen, this is my card. And suddenly people say, oh, that's you. Please come in. And she takes me to the, and then she takes me to the ladies' toilet. Ladies' toilet, contest chair. So start that, ladies' toilet, you know, ladies' toilet, or you can say ladies' toilet, contest chair, blah, blah, blah. And then you can have the stories your father doing, and don't do the kicking, because I felt that kicking was a little bit rude. So just take this and push it. Push that, you know, that teddy bear. So, you know, I feel kicking will be a bit rude. So just push the teddy bear, one thing, opening. And today I felt you had lack of self-confidence. You need to be more confident in your speech. So that will go with rehearsals. Hairstyle, you can experiment. You said, I went to this one lady. So you can just, you know, ruffle your hair. Second one, and you can flatten your hair. So it will give like different aspects of you. Okay. And then again, towards the end, you said, come to that lady again, that, you know, and then she took me to the toilet and she said that, okay, this toilet is there and you are the plumber. And I'm like, what? Plumber? I look like a very plumber. And then end it. In the end, you say that I don't have this moral values, blah, blah, blah. I say, please, I'm suffering from the COVID job. I'm totally jobless. Please give me job, give me job. And then say, I'm Ellen. Please, here's my card. So end it on that note. Like an appealing, please, you know, I'm begging for a job. So that value, and it will be more impactful. That's my take.
Thank you, Tabassum.
Can
Who's
I
next?
speak? Yes, me.
Yes, Paula, please.
Okay, Alan, first of all, get rid of the teddy bear. We don't need to see the teddy bear, because
Yes.
when you tell a story about the people don't want to see other things. They are visualizing you and visualizing your dad and holding you. So to put the teddy bear, we don't want to see the teddy bear. For the positioning of the stories, I really wanted to see different, because the three stories, they were at the same position. Yes, different characters and everything, but still, it was somehow predictable. For me as an audience, it's like, okay, now he will come to the same position, what he will do now. So kind of does not create that much of suspense, or even like to tell the audience like what you really will do next. So try to use the spacing much better of what you are using. Of course, I needed more energy. You did have a vocal variety, but the vocal variety actually is not only when you tell another character. The vocal variety when you speak that you are happy, you are upset, and all these things. I really wanted to see it much more. Maybe you are not that much 100% prepared, but to try to look at this stuff. But the positioning of the stories, for me, I wish that if you can figure it out and you try to work it in a way that you will have a bigger space where you can really have each story in different location.
Got it.
That's my feedback.
Thank you, DTM Wafa. DTM Ola, who's next? Anybody else?
I can go.
Sorry, Jeffin. I will say just only one part. Only one part.
Okay.
Because honestly, I wasn't 100% seeing the speech. I will give you feedback later, but only this part. You see what Toastmaster Tabassum told you about mentioning the toilet thing? Instead, I was thinking that maybe you can have some tools like a broom or anything, and a bucket with the towel, and then you were in the like down in the screen, and then you can say, here, take your stuff and start with the bathroom, and then go to the manager room, and then don't break anything. And then you will be like surprised. Okay, this is like one thing. Maybe we can talk later. Sorry, and back to Jeffen.
Thank you, Ditya
Great,
Marie.
great.
Jeffen, please.
Alan, it was a good speech, but to be honest, the humor was missing from your other speeches. I loved your humor in other speeches. I don't know if I'm right, but you had told the story, this speech once before. Am I right? And that speech was even more humorous than this. Maybe that one, in terms of that, I think that ending, this one's beginning was that one's ending, if I'm not wrong, towards the end. So how, if you can structure your speech properly, it would be good. Yes, humor was there in this, but that had much better humor. So I think you have to just structure your speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffen. Any other raised hands? Okay. Yes, Ditya and Fatma, please.
Nothing to add, but I would like to recommend TM Allen to change the title, because the title is as much important as the topic of the speech itself. You have to change the title of the speech. That's all. All the best wishes.
Thank you. Thank you. So we covered everything. Everything I said is nearly covered. DTM Allen. Kicking and bear, I don't recommend to keep it, because it will take us out of the imagination of what is going on. The idea of lumber at the beginning is very good, because we should start a very strong joke. The second joke, nobody laughed at it. Your dialogue with the lady. I don't know why you are not feeling the situation. I loved when you spoke about Quebec and you entered and the lady was there and only one lady you gave the situation in the first speech. Now you little bit change. If you want to have in different departments, each department will be in different floor. You have to get to the next floor on the stairs. So every time you remove something, the last reach there with the shirt opened like that, and she felt that you are coming to clean something or doing all these ideas, you can imagine it as if it is happening. The other thing, the second and third parts were very good, very strong. We laughed at them, but I love the close. But the three objectives you gave took us from the laughter. I think if you give two and stop it with your card, I think it will try both. I think if you give two other than three or four, will be more impactful. So kicking is not there. Confidence is very important. Confidence of what you are saying. Blumber idea, teddy bear is outside. Twist more. Take more idea to twist the situation and feel it as if you are embarrassed. I didn't feel you are embarrassed. I want to feel the embarrassment, so I will laugh.
Got it.
The idea of pocket was very good. Change the title. Thank you so much, and we will give you more feedback privately.
Wow.
Now let's.
I had a stomach full. Thanks a lot, DTM Fatma, Tawassum, Arij, Dr. Makhlouf, Wafa, Jeffen, for that amazing feedback. Really appreciate you guys a lot for this. This is what I wanted. I'm glad that I got it today.
Thank you so much. And for the table topics, I think DTM Wafa give feedback after each speaker. But what I want to add to Jeffen, are you with us still?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so table topics is similar to any speech. So please stand up, speak as if you are speaking a real speech. It is not 1 to 2 minutes, so you can just give your idea or what came to your mind. It should be structured. It should include message, like what DTM Fatma did, what DTM Ola did, Alan. Add sense of humor, but it is not a stand-up comedy. it's a message you are giving in 2 minutes. So you have to use every second in it to deliver this message through stories, through your idea. Please, Dr. Mufa.
And you have a couple of seconds in the beginning when you hear the topic, when you hear it the first time, try to think of what are the things you're going to say. When you hear it the second time, think, oh, okay, I will start with this intro and I will interfere that story, and then you will continue. So the structure that Dr. Mahtouf is talking about, you have the first couple of seconds, the timer will not start until you look at the camera and start talking. You look, then the timer will start. So you may listen while looking in the ground and then start. This is a couple of seconds you can take to structure what you're going to say.
You have everything to take it in the area level. But what you need is take it more serious and take it. I want to win this game. It's a game, and you can win it. Just take it more serious. Stand up, put the camera properly, try to choose a good background behind you, and do it really. And whatever came to your mind at that time, say it. But say it as a speech with vocal variety, with movement. You didn't have any vocal variety in your speech, if you remember. We need more vocal variety, more body language, more facial expression. It's a contest, and you can take it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think we can evaluate DT and Fatma or others. They are excellent, mashallah. Let's move to the evaluation because we are moving out of time. I need everybody to evaluate the evaluation of Jeffen. The steps and what he said and how he can improve. Now you see how do we give more feedback to Tabassum? We will evaluate the delivery of your evaluation. How did you think about it? How you can improve as a contestant in the evaluation contest? Who can start?
Can
Dr.
I
Fatma, please. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Ola.
yes. Anybody, Ola.
Okay. Now, Jiffin, you are improving, of course, because you are practicing much more. But in evaluation, it is really very important not to impress the speaker all the time, because you need to evaluate the content of the speaker, not the speaker. Even if the speaker is the best speaker in the world. But the speaker, okay, it is good to mention good stuff, but at the end, you need to more speak about the content and how the person delivered the content. And you need to make it a bit organized because for me, while I was watching you, I saw you like you jumped away to the points that you want Tabassum to improve. So just to try to have like one line to link between the two parts. So you will prepare the audience that in this part I will speak about the improvement areas that speaker need to improve. And at the end, you need to remember one thing in evaluation, and there is the judges, they mark based on that. You need to have a summary. Summary means that you need to mention what you have mentioned as a good point. You should not add something in you. Okay, and then you mention what the areas that you ask the speaker to improve, and you conclude. So to summarize is really very important in any evaluation. And try when you do an evaluation not only to speak to the speaker. I have learned this. You need to kind of to speak to the audience. Like for example, for the Toastmaster, as you saw our speaker tonight, how she started her speech. We can use that part as she did. So in that part, you are praising the speaker. At the same time, you are including the audience. And there's a lot of videos in YouTube for a few tips, or even to see and evaluators how they do evaluation. You can watch and you can see how they really do it, and you will can relate to what I said. And best of luck for you, Griffin.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
DTM
much.
Ola. Well done. DTM Tabassum, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling me DTM all the time. You all are putting a lot of pressure on
Khalas,
me.
inti DTM.
Everybody nowadays calls me DTM, so now I feel so ancient. Okay, Jeffin, first of all, you have the talent, you have the English command on you, but what happens, you go very fast. Okay, so what happens, you're thinking also fast, you're speaking also fast, so your ideas are not falling into place and developing. So you need to calm yourself and relax. Even for the table topic, as well as, especially for table topic, I just want to tell you, is like, just relax. The more relaxed you are, this I learned, the better you'll perform. Don't think I want to do the best and all that. Just go with the first idea that comes. Eventually ideas will keep coming to you. Now coming to the evaluation, what you do, either you have a quote connected to the evaluation, or else, already in the speech there will be a lot of strong point. Get into that hook and start with some point from the speech, so that will be relatable. Then especially mark the opening. How did I open? I asked with a question. So see, how am I opening? What is the question? Whether I'm using quote or I'm asking questions. What is the opening? And also what is the conclusion? So do make a mention of the opening as well as conclusion. Secondly, when you're speaking, you need to have conviction in what you're speaking. Believe in yourself. You are just going about and speaking as if you're not confident of yourself. No, whatever you speak, the audience will not know. Just show the confidence on your face. And secondly, you missed a salutation. Sometimes, I know they say it's mandatory or not, but if you, after you open with a strong opening, a quote or whatever, come immediately do a salutation. And then, like, what the speech was. It was inspiring, it was humorous, what kind of speech. And then, so you are dividing it into 2-3 parts. Secondly, 2.47, you try to use the whole 3 minutes. You wind it up earlier and you couldn't summarize. So summarization is very, very important, because that is the time when the judges start giving you points. So they will always look for summary. So you have enough time. Do take time out for summary. Even if you see it read within 10-15 seconds, summarize it. So summary is very important. And the most important thing, Jeffin, for you especially, is to be calm. Be calm, feel like a winner. Wear your favorite t-shirt. Back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Fatma.
Thank you so much, our general evaluator. I will give you in a hurry the acronym for evaluation contest, because these criteria are very important to bear in mind. It's like arts. ART stands for A, R, T, and S. The A is analytical quality. This is the first criterion. The second criterion is recommendations. The third is technique, the speaker's technique. And the fourth is summation. So bear in mind that all the 4 criterions or the criteria are all in your. Start with the hook, as Toastmaster Tabassum said. You have to start with a quote from the speaker himself or herself. This will be much influencing than any other quote from outside. The second thing, of course, is the organization of your speech. Don't get the judges feel that you are nervous or you want just to deliver the speech and go. No, start with a very attractive introduction, go smoothly. The analytical quality of the speech is very important. How can you connect? It's like a puzzle. Connect each piece to the other. And then you move on smoothly without even feeling that this is the summary, this is the technique, or this is the recommendation. So that's all, and all the best. We will speak, of course, definitely later on about that. All the best. Over to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, DTM Fatma. Alan?
Yeah, Jeffin, one more question. Apart from whatever everyone covered almost everything. Even Ola covered about the speaker part. Like you mentioned, you are very good already, but it's very hard to evaluate you. You don't need to mention this. No need to evaluate the speaker. The speech is what you need to evaluate. All right. So when you do this thing, praise the speaker until you see the green. Just a small tip. After you see the green, start with the recommendations and have a smooth transition to that. Try to have 3 recommendations, because in the judging ballot you have 30 marks, and judges usually divide this 30 marks into these 3 recommendations. So one recommendation is like 10 marks. And if you give an example on how you can do it better, like you're not just pointing faults at the people, you're also giving an example of how you can make it better, then that would be a full 10 marks. So try to get 30 on the recommendations. And finally, when you summarize on red, make sure you summarize, not conclude, summarize. Tell about all the good points you mentioned as well as the recommendations, and then end it, conclude it. Okay, and make sure just practice this very well, because this timing is like very difficult and it comes with practice. So this is just a small tip. Whenever you see timing cards, let this run in your mind. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
So can I tell you one point?
Yes.
One
Yes.
more point. It's very important to be unique. Don't copy others. So I mean that some people, or especially evaluators, they start with a very stereotyped introduction. So try to avoid this and be yourself. Whatever you feel that this will be the only point that many others will never pay attention to. So try to pick up the point that will be the magic point, will push you to the first position. So that's
Yeah, here even I would like
Yes.
to add, during the contest, it was so amazing. Jeffen started like, condolences to your mother. I mean, we all missed out that point. Is that emotional connect? So he really caught it. And then secondly, he told Sandy that, you are reading from the script. In fact, everybody was wow. But the thing is, you did not structure it. You did not give a conclusion, and recommendation also did not come very clearly. But your points were amazing. So you have that in you, but just relax and nail it. Nail it.
Jeffen, this is a private tuition in evaluation. I wish I had this tuition before any of our contests. Well done, brother.
Yes,
you will nail it. Trust me.
Thank you.
Follow these small things. Use your whole time. Do the greet the contest chair, chief judges. Then you can start. Use a hook. Structure your things as all mentioned. Relax. Summary is very important. It has 15 points in the judging palette. Don't lose them, because if you didn't summarize, you will take 0. So 15 points you lost. Use the acronym of arts. It will stick to your mind and you can start analyzing accordingly. Don't forget the hook. Give examples to any of the recommendations you are giving. Today, you didn't give example to Tabassum how she can improve. And be yourself, be unique. And you are unique. You choose points nobody chosen in the club contest. So you can do it.
Thank you.
Ready?
Thank you so much,
Ready?
everyone. Yeah, I'm
Well
ready.
done.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Inshallah, you will do great. With
Thank you,
that,
doctor. Thank you, everyone.
Our time is over. I would love to thank each and every one of you for your recommendations for all the speakers, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Doctor. And now we have reached to the end. But before I call Toastmaster DTM Wafa, I have to give you the finale. So after this humorous meeting, you can see what will happen to you. So keep visiting us and be happy so we can make you laugh. And back to you, President DTM Wafa.
Good job, Aries. Good job. You made me laugh from the heart. Thank you very much for making this meeting more fun. In addition to the speakers, definitely. This is a special meeting for the guests. We are doing it as kind of helping and supporting our members to do their best in the area contest, and we will cheer them up. And definitely we will invite you to attend the area contest so you can see the level of our speakers, how they are moving up and up and up. Best of luck. I enjoyed the meeting. I enjoyed how professional we went, and I hope that the advices reached you. Definitely you can reach any one of us. We are all available for helping and supporting, free of charge. Seriously, free of charge. So just call us. We are a WhatsApp away. If let me ask the guests for their opinion before entering the meeting and telling the next meeting. Amr, can you tell me your opinion, please?
Yes, really, feel amazing about the meeting, about the speeches, presentations, and it's very funny. And I feel like I will learn more from you. So I'm happy for joining you, and looking forward to join you in the next meeting, inshallah. Thanks very much, everyone.
Thank you, Amr. And next meeting, we will, from now till next meeting, make your mind. And if you agree, we will tell you the charges and you will be a member with us from our next term. Think about it. You will gain a lot.
Okay, inshallah. Thank you.
And by the way, we can accept you as a guest till forever. But if you want to gain more, yes, Fatma?
I just want to tell Amr that I'm the only Egyptian woman here. So if he joins us,
Yeah.
and it will be great. It will be amazing.
Yeah. I attend another.
Of course, I'm not talking about our immediate past district director, Dr. DTM Mohammed Makhlouf.
What about me?
You're not Egyptian.
Yeah, I attended before another club, but all members are from India, I think. But I don't feel like comfortable, so I feel opposite. Otherwise, in your club, I feel more comfortable. So I'm happy for that.
When you are here, you're gonna love the Indian people, and then you will go for.
Yeah, I really love Indian people. I don't mean that. I really love Indian people, but I miss Egyptian.
Our culture. We know that we are talking.
Yeah, culture. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
We are only 2 Egyptians in whole Toastmasters in Kuwait. You will find us in many clubs. So whenever you want Egyptians, come join us. Me and Dr. Fatma everywhere.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amr, and you're most welcome. Albert.
Yeah.
Hazem and Hazem.
When Albert? Albert, are you there?
I really enjoyed the meeting today. The meeting, all club members are like a family for me, dear brothers and sisters. I really miss most of you. A long time didn't talk or didn't have a proper chat, especially because of this.
Albert, right? Albert, our Albert, صح?
Yes, our Albert. That's why I was greeting him.
I was like, who is this?
I don't think a lot of Alberts in the Toastmasters, guys. Come on. I will name my.
هو واحد Albert.
ما أنا بقول برضه غريبة يعني. So I really feel يعني I'm in between my brothers and sisters, and I feel long time I didn't go home, but I'm still feeling home. Thank God. So, but I really enjoyed the meeting today. Learned a lot of new things, of course, as usual in each and every meeting. Whatever meeting we attended, we always learning something new. So thank you very much for this. I really appreciate it, and looking forward for more meetings in near future.
Thank you, Albert. But you found that our club is unique because it's not out loud. We are, and today you did not have the opportunity to see the stand-up comedian, but we have a segment of stand-up comedian, not a humorous speech. We have leaders that teaching people how to make a stand-up comedy show by a short time and make audience laugh. So that's the uniqueness of our club. We'll invite you next time, and you will see the meeting in a real package.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Our next meeting, Dr. Fatma, is
February 15th.
Okay. So our next meeting, February 15th, 6:30, same room, same faces, and we will send the invitation. Please open the agenda so people can start booking their slots as soon as possible. And I want to thank the members of the club, the advisors, That's how we feel like we're going to compete among each other. And we may find a stage that we are on the same stage in the same contest, but we are giving the advices in a very genuine heart. That's Toastmaster is about. Thank you for being real Toastmasters, for going with the four core values of Toastmasters. I really enjoyed it. I love you all and wish you best of luck in the coming contest. Thank you very much. And by that, yes, Dr. Fatma.
I would like just to remind you of the message that I sent to you just before our meeting.
Yes, we have our VPPR has resigned for personal reasons, and we have a position that's vacant. Yes, definitely this part nobody can take credit because it's less than 6 months, but we are looking for one of you to step in and fill this role, because we cannot work without our PR. Thank God. Thank God we have Arish. Arish is doing the flyers before, now, and after. So,
Hey, Arish.
So please.
So our BBPR is Arij. I find her.
يا جماعة يا عالم.
Can I be the BBPR and Arij do the flyers?
What?
That would be the best.
Anyway, send the nomination. Meeting.
The best combo is Arish doing the designs and Tabassum, spreading it everywhere. Yeah.
Last year, that's what we were doing.
Anyway, please
Because the thing is, it's not that I didn't try. Arij's quality I cannot match. She's amazing in her PR.
If you want to nominate Arish, send the nomination to me. If you want to nominate yourself, send it. I will put it on the group. In the next meeting, we will vote.
Wait. I nominate Arij for the position of BBPR.
I have called
I
second motion.
I disagree.
It's all accepting.
We all second the motion.
7 people only. We don't have a quorum. I cannot take that.
I love you, Wafa. We don't have a quorum. I nominate Tabassum and Dr. Makhlouf and Dr. Fatma and Ellen.
What quorum?
All of you. And Albert, let him join us.
Quorum should be.
I have proxy for all the other members, so yeah.
I have
We will get proxies.
لحظة. I have an idea. Albert, to become a member and be your PR.
I second.
Yes.
I third.
حرام عليكي.
Albert.
He will never join like that.
الميتنج اللي بتقول عليه. طب اصبري ده طولي بالك شويه. خلينا
Step by step. First of all, let him pull him back. Then we can do another.
Who is Albert? Do we know Albert?
I know.
Albert?
I think you don't know. He left before you joined.
I think, yeah.
ما تورينا وشك يا Albert.
someone told.
So let him join so we can know him.
Tall and handsome. Caroline is beside you.
I will pass your regards, dear. I will pass your regards.
Please. Actually, I'm we are in the same ship together in HR. So that's another issue. Give her my regards. And next meeting, we will vote for the PPPR to fill that role. And definitely we will all support whoever will step in. It will be an honor for us. And I know that he will not take credit because it's less than 6 months, but we need to support the club in a way or another. We are late. 17 minutes?
Yeah.
No, 13 minutes. That's too much.
Oh, I forgot to give my. Oh, I forgot to give my evaluation.
There is a surprise.
Send it in the
That next week we will distribute the trophies for the contest. Dr. Makhlouf brought the trophies for the LOL and CAT. So we will give the trophies for our contest. We will tell you.
I brought one trophy for LOL and CAT. You just take a picture with the trophy first one, then move on the side and take it for cash.
I bought my trophies. I have a budget, and you have the budget.
دكتور 8 trophies لو سمحت. 8 trophies for me.
Bring half lorry.
No, we have a very good trophies for you. The best trophies in the market.
They are different. So if you will take, you will not take the same. Yani they look different.
Yes.
Anyway,
I did my best. I brought one gold, one black, one red, one brown.
thank you, Dr. Mahfouz. And now,
You are welcome, President.
And thank you very much. See you next meeting, and I will put the to accept the nomination on the group. See you. Love you all, and welcome for the guests and
the group today.
Bye. All the best. All the
Bye,
best
everyone.
contestants for this Friday.
Bye.
Thanks
Good
very
night.
much.
Thank
All
you.
the best, guys.
Bye.
All the best, Jeffin, Alan,
All the best.
Fatma.
All the best to you all.
Don't go.
All the best.
Thanks,
I'm the
guys.
contest master
Yeah,
for
okay.
international and table
Wait.
topics. So the topic is in my hand.
Give it to
تبسم
Allah.
here عادي. You can send it here if you want. We have Dr. Fatma and Jiffin. You can send it.
Or
Tell us which number to select.
No, but trust me, I always give easy topic, one-liners, very, very simple, which all can attempt. So, like,
Please,
you know,
not
just
rainbow, not rain, not what was there in.
No. I'll give one-liners.
What was it?
Topic easy. So you just relax and attempt it. Okay, you don't have to worry at all.
if I say bye, the meeting will end. By the way.
No, don't go, Wafa. Wait, we are enjoying.
So I leave it to you, Dr. Makhlouf. You will end the meeting. I will leave the meeting. Okay.
Leave
Yeah,
it to me.
bye-bye,
Why? I will leave before you.
Bye.
شو بدي؟ بنحكي بعدين. خلينا نسكر الاجتماع.
I want to talk to Jiffin because he was asking something.
Okay, let me